East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking for... The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UConn Huskies offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And the Huskies, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Safe completion on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Oh, the Air Force Falcons offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. Motion from the back. Now on the option. Quick toss. Makes a man miss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Falcons are flying down the field. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, then those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because so much discipline. I mean, they're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Goes to the option. He'll keep it himself. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance, if you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Fagnano. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UConn will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you roll. The problem is...
Oh, he's got some space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Johnson wants to throw it. On the move, he fires. Wideout trying to get it in. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Give to the big fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? and you can't. Pound the football straight ahead, get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Complete on 3rd down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. He'll do it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the single back. Spins away from the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other, and it was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Turning it on. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Falcons in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. On the ground, it's Edwards. Look out, he's got room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. That's reeled in. It's Parker. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Falcons will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He'll ride his man on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The option look. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. That zone blitz causing some confusion up front, and they're able to pay it off with a sack.
Well, you never know who's coming in that zone blitz. Like a lot of times you're dropping a defensive end or you're dropping a defensive tackle and bringing linebackers, and it's very abnormal. It's a good thing to mix in to confuse quarterbacks, and it worked there, and that's why the defense got the sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure, know the quarterback's going to hold and get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Gets the back moving. Off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Run it with the fullback. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking for a man. It's Spagnano. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. UConn will have to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll leave it with him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy completion. It's nice to get a quarterback an easy completion like that, but it's nicer if they can go forward. And they did not that time, Jesse.
They did not. No, the defense was just better at the point of attack. Look at all these defenders shedding blocks and then getting hats to the football. That's impressive.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Johnson wants to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Carson. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. That's caught. It's Harris. And they get him down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Sends it back in motion. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Huskies! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swann, so big playmaking is always a possibility. They're trailing by 10 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the option, he'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. Johnson looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Edwards. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's in open space downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Looking for a big gain. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Wants to bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the run, it's Edwards. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Touchdown, UConn! And they turn it into a defensive score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Air Force 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Now on the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Falcons want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Sweet cut there. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fullback's got it. Slithers into space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Falcons have this offense rolling.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Johnson looking to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The snap sets up to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Finds his tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the back. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Oh, what a move.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in 3rd and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz, and they're going to match speed with speed. It's a nice way to combat the mobile ability this quarterback has. Now setting up 4th down.
They'll run it from the gun. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. They kick it away on 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Falcons want to crank the tempo.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
4th and 1. I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease, pick up the first, keep the drive alive.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by 8 over Vanderbilt. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The give to the big fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carson. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. This offense has it with really good field position. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Quick spin on the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Read option. He'll keep it to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Carson.
This is a fullback who can be a weapon in this offense. He can block. You can hand it off to him. He can also catch the ball.
And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Lindsey. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. At the 35, he's open. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Just ran over him. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. extending the play. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get